Okay, so I'm Mike, or FearCrads. I do YouTube. I'm 20 years old from England, and I have just under 300,000 subscribers, and I'm just about to do an interview with this pleasant guy here.
Yeah, I'm Ben. Hi. And welcome to FPSGeneral. Alright, so let's get started. First off, you are here at MLG Columbus.
Yeah. I'm doing some work for Epsilon. I've been working with Curtis Stocks, or APOC. He's been in the community for quite a while now. Been talking and working with him for a couple of months, and he wanted us to do basically a documentary on Epsilon, trying to build up their brand, build up their persona, because, you know, in Europe, you have Optic, who are huge, and then in Europe there's not many teams that are big, like branded, so we're basically filming a documentary on Epsilon, trying to build up their brand. So
Optic is big over in Britain?
Well, Optic is just huge in esports in general. I mean, their fan base, they're like the believers. Like, they're just insanely supportive of Optic, and in UK there isn't any teams like that, so Epsilon are the best team in the UK right now, so trying to build up that brand and build up that persona and make it more personable with the audience. Alright.
Have you been active in esports before?
I used to play competitively a little bit back in MW2 days and early Black Ops 1, just playing like GB, Deserto, and just like preferred that instead of like Publix. But then I got into YouTube, mostly focused on YouTube, and kind of just dropped that and just focused on like Publix and high scoring gameplays and all that kind of stuff. I went to MLG Orlando back in 2011, so it was, 2 years ago, back when MLG was a lot smaller, and I think NV1, or it might have been Optic, I can't remember. But yeah, that's the only time I've been to an MLG event, and I've been getting into it quite a lot as of recent, like going to Gfinity, and well, now here, again, it's a lot of esports. I actually created my own team, so now I have an esports team. So
Epsilon's your esports team?
No, man, we got our own team.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the owner and player, so basically I got 4 YouTubers from the UK, myself, Benny Central, Insomulus, and Quicker Than You, who are all YouTubers. Basically put them in a team, and we're kind of like filming a documentary from a YouTuber to a professional player. So we played at EGL, which is a competitive event over in the UK, and actually placed top 24 with like 2 hours practice. So we'll see, we're trying to get into it a little bit.
Cool. Have you considered maybe coming over to the US and trying out some of the LAN parties?
Yeah. See, the flights are so expensive though, man. It's like £500 just to come over here. It's like, especially for people in my team.
Wait, £500?
Yeah, it's like so.
I know what a pound.
That's like $800, man.
Dude, you're getting $800 flights from Europe to like UK to here?
Yeah.
Most of my flights are like what, $2,000 that I was looking at?
Where are you flying from?
Either Chicago, O'Hare, or New York.
So our flights from here, from Heathrow to Columbus, were £600.
That's insane.
That's about $900.
That's a really good price.
See, Orlando's like $400. That is very, very cheap to Orlando.
Guess they must really want you to go to Disney World.
Yeah, that's tourist money. But like my teammates and friends are in like university or college or stuff like that, so they haven't got much money. So it'd be stupid to just throw that amount of money just to go to play COD.
Well, yeah, true. Unless there was like $100,000.
Unless you're gonna, but there's no guarantee to win money, and we're not that good because we haven't.
You poison all the other teams.
That's bad though. I get in jail for that. Well, if I get in jail, then yeah.
Well, you're from England. Your embassy will protect you.
No, they won't. Dude, last time I went to MLG Orlando, like, the police got involved because there was a fight between an MLG player, like an American, and a UK player, and the police came, and then they tried to ban the players and stuff, but that's completely off topic.
No, it's not.
It is a little bit.
No, it's not.
Okay.
So you're what's the name of your pro team?
We still not decided. We kind of want to have the YouTube integration with it, so we kind of just want to be called like Team YouTube. So, you know, with the sponsorships and everything like that, we're kind of known as YouTubers, so, and not pro players. Because everyone always like says to us YouTubers, "Oh man, you get slapped at LAN, you're just a pub star." So we kind of want to prove them wrong as well. So that's
kind of Two Briders.
You what? Sorry?
Two Briders.
What do you mean?
I'm just thinking of something. Two Briders. It's a reference to the fact that all 4 of you from Britain, because the tube is still in underground, but
yeah.
Two Riders is in YouTube. It's not bad.
See, I'm not from London though.
I know, but you're from England. And
yeah, but there's only tubes in London.
I thought it was clever! I thought it was clever!
That wasn't bad from the spot.
Yeah.
It was pretty good from the spot.
Well, it took me, 6 months to think of the YouTube name Collateral Nerdage, which was my channel. like Collateral Damage, but nerdage.
Oh my god. 6 months?
6 months.
Do you want with a name?
To think of a name. It wasn't taken.
Oh my god.
It was terrible. It was just so bad.
So good.
Tell me about your girlfriend.
Been with her for just under 2 years. Met her on Twitter. Yeah.
You met her on Twitter?
Yeah, man. She was just a random girl because I like a singer in England called Robbie Williams, and she lived near him, so she said she could get me an interview. Not an interview, sorry, a autograph. So I was like, alright, sick, I'll follow you because I want an autograph. And then we were going to a theme park, and I just said to her, come along, and then just, been with her since, so.
Nice. Drinking is at 18, right, in Britain?
Yes, and I'm 20.
I need to come to Britain.
It's good. Yeah. But drinking age is good because over here I can't get in casinos or drink or anything. It's a nightmare because I'm 20, so it's like.
Well, 21, you'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I got in about 10 months before that happens.
No.
So I got
one. When's your birthday?
August the 16th.
I'll have to remember to send you a birthday card.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. But, seriously though, I heard that the alcohol is okay in Britain.
I prefer alcohol in England than to America. Because I've had the Budweiser and the Bud Light and stuff like that over here. Yeah.
What car do you drive?
Well, they did have a 350Z, but it blew up.
You say Zen instead of Z.
Yeah, Z.
It's a Britain thing. Right?
Yeah, but I'm saving for a GTR right now, so.
For what?
Nissan GTR.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Wait, you have those over there?
Yeah. But they're like very expensive to run because our insurance works different to yours because like our insurance is absolutely ridiculous priced until you're like 21 or 25 years old because like I think my insurance is currently $8,000 a year, which is stupid money.
Yeah. What do you think of COD Ghosts?
It's good in some ways, but it's bad in some ways. I really loved it at the start. Now I'm kind of not liking it. And I will be straight up honest, and as I always do, but I don't know, I like the way people play. The maps are terrible. The maps straight up are terrible. The guns kill really quickly, but the hit registration is really good. Yeah. I don't know, like I had so much high hopes, and I've just been a little bit disappointed so far, but it's all good. I've been getting into competitive, and I've really been enjoying that as of recent, so it's
cool. So, who is your favorite team right now?
I'm gonna be one of them stupid fanboys and say Optic.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player in Optic?
Scumpy. I'm a Scumpy fanboy. I love Scumpy.
What is it with every British country loving Scumpy? I got tons of friends in Canada because I'm from Wisconsin. It's really close to Canada. You know what Wisconsin is,
yeah,
right? And they all love Scumpy.
Scumpy's amazing.
They all hate Nadeshot. They all think he's
okay. I like Nadeshot though.
Yeah, well, they all think he's ugly and scary though.
I don't care about someone's physical appearance. Physical means nothing to me. So
he's such a nice guy, though.
I love all the guys in Optic. Love them.
Yeah, those guys are amazing guys.
But I also like Envy. Those are good guys.
Who's your favorite player on Envy?
Rambo. Just because he's so down to earth and cool with me as well, and I've known him for a couple of years. I don't really know Comm or Proofy, but Comm is sick as well.
Yeah. Checking your phone.
Sorry. It keeps beeping, man. I'm sorry. It's like...
beeping? Your girlfriend texting?
No, my girlfriend's Twitter's attached to my phone, so someone was DMing my girlfriend, and it just kept beeping. I was like...
Have you ever tried pretending to be your girlfriend on Twitter?
No. See, that wouldn't work. She tweets weird shit. So it just... People wouldn't even care.
Okay, to give me your best impression of your girlfriend. God, your face just now. I wish I had the camera running.
Oh my god. See, I should say something funny here and what she'd if she's in a bad mood or something, but I don't want to say anything bad about her because I love her.
No, don't say anything bad about her. Just try and do your best impression of her.
How's that even possible, man?
You're just not making this easy for me here, buddy.
I don't even know how to do an impression of a girl.
Just talk like she does.
Oh, I can't do her accent. She has a completely different accent to me. So
what is it? What kind of accent?
So if I was to say book, she would be like Facebook. Or it's like Luke over there.
Oh, so she sounds Canadian.
Do you know people from Liverpool? Like that accent?
The Beatles.
I don't know. No. Like, she lives near Liverpool, so she has a little bit of a weird accent.
Wait, that face was now. You do know what the Beatles are, right?
I know the Beatles are, but I don't listen to them. Someone's trying to get in, I think.
Yes. They keep doing this every time. Every time I interview somebody, they always try and get in the door. Screw those people. All right. You do know who the Beatles are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't listen to them.
Okay. Wait, were they big in Britain?
That's before my time.
Really? Because like everybody here like still listens to the Beatles.
No, I don't listen to them at all. Like, never.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even know, actually. I can't even say one of their songs right now.
Yesterday. Hey Jude.
Sing some?
What?
Can you sing some?
Hey Jude. I can't remember
I wanted you to sing it. I don't listen to their stuff, so. No.
Oh, here's a good one. This one is like sung to every kid when they were little. We all live in a yellow.
Yeah, I know that one. A yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Yeah, I know that one.
That's them.
Yeah, okay.
You listen to the Beatles song?
I've listened.
You know a Beatles song?
I've listened to it, but it's not like I have it on my phone, like rocking out to it.
Goddamn. I still do. But I'm weird, so.
Each their own, man. Each their own. I'll stick with like Eminem and stuff like that.
Really? So, like, where do you see COD going in the next 5 years?
Within the esports scene or in general? Because the sales seem to be down as of recent.
That's just COD Ghosts. That's because COD Ghost just blows.
Yeah, but people would buy it like without knowing how good it is. In general, the sales seem down because Ghost. I don't know. Everyone expected so much more. It feels like a half-finished game right now. And like speaking to Tina, she's already said like the playlist isn't set in stone, the guns aren't set in stone. I don't really understand why they would release a game that everything's not set in stone. I mean, you've had 2 years to make it. Like, you'd think a game would be sick after 2 years, but bleh.
See, with all the patches that have just come out, I would have just released it on the 22nd along with the Xbox One, which actually today's the 22nd. So I would have just released the game today.
But apparently the codcasting stuff that they've implemented isn't actually that good. I mean, I've been looking at Twitter on my phone, and people have been complaining about it because you can't even see the kill feed, apparently. Like, that's weird. Well, I don't understand why you put kill feed in the top right. What's wrong with the bottom left? It's been like that for 5 years. Why change it? It looks good in the bottom left.
What they tried to do is they've tried to change a winning formula.
But why change a winning formula?
But why?
But why?
You and Syndicate do that exact same thing.
I just did it because Tom does it.
Really?
Yeah. But why?
So that was a Tom impression.
Yeah, that was a Tom impression.
Oh, Christ. Alright, so the thing is that they try to do is they try to change the winning formula. When you have something that works, you don't try and fix it. You don't fix what's not broken. That's an American phrase.
Nah, we say it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you people are not too much different from us.
We really are. Dude, I ordered a pizza, right? I went to get a pizza, and I said thank you and everything for the pizza, and she didn't even say you're welcome. She was like, mm-hmm. I was like, well, you're rude. Because that's just straight up rude. Like, maybe.
Well, this is Ohio, though.
Yeah, people are rude here. Like, they seriously are rude here. And someone said we walked in the shopping centre, and like the American was on the phone behind us, and she was like, "Oh, these British people." I turned around and like, because I knew she was talking about us. And then she was like, "I'm sorry, I just thought you were in the British boy band." I was like,
"You do have that kind of like that hair, though."
Swag. I don't know if she was on about One Direction or something, because that's not really a compliment. Don't like One Direction.
Not very many people do. They're better than Bieber. They are better than Bieber.
That's not too hard.
Oh.
Pew pew pew.
Anyway, let's see. But the thing is that it's Ohio, though.
Yeah.
It's different here. Every single state is a little bit like a different province. People act different in Scotland and Wales than they do from England, right?
Yep.
So here, even if you go, I'm from Wisconsin, right? I live right on the border of Minnesota. If you go over to Minnesota, people are going to treat you different than you do in Wisconsin. Even just 3 miles will make a big difference. It's usually from the settlers that settled there and their culture, and it all meshed together and eventually came out with something. But in Wisconsin, if you don't say please, thank you, and you're welcome, sometimes you'll get punched in the face. I've seen people get punched in the face if they're not nice to people and they're sitting in a bar. Usually people will have the common sense when they're not drunk, which in Wisconsin is not often. Most people are usually drunk.
Yeah.
But people will not punch each other in the face when they're not drunk. I'm rambling. Point is, people are nicer in Wisconsin
Yeah,
and if you're not nice, you're ostracized.
People in LA weren't very nice, but when I went to Florida, people were really nice.
Yeah, a lot of old people.
Yeah, but they're nice to me. They were very nice. The waiters and stuff in Florida, really nice. LA, it's like, meh. Well, the girls nice. The girls are nice to us, like, wherever we go, just because of our accent. Like, the American girls love our accent, so they're all cool. But, like...
You could look totally butt ugly. You don't. I'm just throwing this out there. You do not look butt ugly. But you could look completely butt ugly, and you could go out there just because you have a British accent.
Yeah, man. Like, we were speaking to like, we went to get free Dr. Pepper, and there was like, hi. I was like, hi. And then it's like, well, you're from England? It's like, yeah. It's like, say some words to us. Say water bottle. Like, water bottle. And then they just start asking us to say words, literally just because of our accent. And then she's telling me to say words that sound exactly the same in America and England, which makes no sense.
But, like, okay, I gotta try this. Say stuff. You can try an American accent. Try and somebody. You've met T. Martin, right?
Yeah, I'm super excited. No,
or just try an American accent.
Here we are. We're outside the MLG circuit. We're on board with Optic Revan, and he's gonna use the SC 2010. Gets a free piece. Ah! That's what you guys do. No, that was pretty bad.
No, that was actually pretty good.
Yes!
You had a Minnesota accent there for a
That
second.
doesn't matter. That's American, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So, see, that's what you said. You said American.
Some people consider Canada.
That's the same thing. American, Canada, you're near each other.
Hello? One of them is actually still a British Commonwealth.
Yeah, but you're near each other, so.
No. That's like saying you and Ireland are the same thing.
I kind of just say we are.
Or you and France are the same thing.
Oh, no, fuck the French.
Okay. Well, I don't know. The women are okay. I'll take the women. I just dump off the men.
They all sound so angry.
Yeah.
French sound so angry. It's like, no, you don't do that. No.
Yeah, and they don't shave.
I'm not familiar with shaving in France, so I don't know.
And the women don't shave either.
That's disgusting.
It is absolutely disgusting.
And you're going down with a chainsaw.
We have a French girl in lacrosse. She goes to my high school. She is, I believe, a sophomore. She doesn't watch my videos, so I can say whatever the fuck I want about her. So who cares? But she doesn't shave her legs.
That's disgusting.
She has like hair like this long.
That's disgusting, man.
Who do you hate on YouTube?
Who do I hate?
Who gets your knickers in a twist?
I don't think there's anyone that I hate, like, really hate. There's a couple of people that do stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, shut up. Like, Thunder, like, we've had our just ins and outs. Like, sometimes we get on, and sometimes we hate each other, but sometimes he's a dick. Like, he was fine with me, then he was a dick with me, and now he's fine with me. So, like, Thunder's a really hard character to judge. Like most of the trolling guys, I'm not a huge fan of, because I'm not a huge fan of that type of content. Like, it's kind of like bullying, but...
So, you have a beef with Minnesota Burns?
Nah, I get on Minnesota Burns. He's completely fine.
Yeah, that's because he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. Like, I like him. Like, I really like him. I met a few of them in LA. Personality-wise, absolutely great. Love them to bits. Content-wise, just not a fan of that content. But then again, there's a lot of people who's not a fan of stuff, my content, so it's all good.
Yeah, sure. Well, why are they not fans of your content?
They're jealous, obviously. I haven't. Man, there's so many people out there who absolutely hate me just for one reason or another. Like, all the snipers hate me, so...
All the snipers do?
Yeah, like, a lot of members of FaZe dislike me just because I'm a...
Well, that's because FaZe is gay.
Yeah, but... okay, so I'm not a huge fan of FaZe. I will say I'm not a huge fan of FaZe because... Well, mostly it's just because they hate me. Like, because I'm a stereotypically tryhard, and they want to get their sniper clips, and they find it difficult to get sniper clips playing against people like me. They just stereotypically hate me, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever then. I'm not a big fan of you back. I'm a really easy guy to get on with. Like, I will literally get on with anybody unless they give me shit, and then I will, like... Fuck you.
Yeah, nice. You know, actually, I don't like FaZe either. Oh, well, first off, I'm an Optic fan. I'm going to be straight up. I work for Curse.
Yep.
They pay my paycheck. They pay my rent. They buy me video games. And they take good care of me. They're good people. All of them are. So,
shout out to Curse.
Shout out to Curse. I am just going to throw this out there. Optic they have the winning formula in esports. They reach out with their people. They're good people. They don't say obscenely stupid things to try and piss people off.
Yeah.
They're funny. They're YouTube celebrities, but at the same time, they're a pro sports team, but they act properly. They act like adults. They don't act like little kids. FaZe acts like little kids. They piss me off. All right. So actually, I have this buddy. I'm just gonna say right now. His name is True Jinx. Right. He works with True Clan on YouTube. It's pretty small. It's like 1K subscribers. He was originally going to get a shout out from FaZe, but what they tried to do is, I forget which FaZe member it was, but it was a member of the pro team. Tried to make him pay $2,000 to just get one shout out.
Fuck.
And this kid was 13 at the time.
How's he gonna get $2,000?
Exactly. But the fact that the guy got really pissed off when the guy said, "Hey, I don't have $2,000. I'm 13."
Yeah.
The guy was just a total dick. And I just want to say that that's not the way you run things.
No, man. That's completely disrespectful.
Well, at least just say, "Hey, I just don't want to give you a shout out. I don't do shout outs."
Yeah.
Or I don't like your content. Be straight up and honest instead of being a complete dick like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But that's just my call. That's why I don't like FaZe. You don't like FaZe because basically same reason.
Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of them in general.
Yeah, they're assholes. Brenton, what's it like?
Very cold. A lot of the times, very cold. I don't like it. I mean, I live in Nottingham, which is not the best area. I mean, we have the highest gun crime in UK, and there's a lot of like chavs. Do you know what chav is?
Yes.
Yeah. So it'd be like, and they talk. Just the way they talk. It's like, yo, I will shank you, blood. You get me? Yeah. That's how they talk where I live. Yeah. That is how they talk.
1v1 fight me, faggot.
Yeah.
I'll 360 no scope your ass.
Yeah, 1v1 me, faggot. I will fucking shank you, blood. You get me? Yeah. I will fucking shank you, blood. That is how they talk where I live. That is how they talk. So I am not a huge fan of where I live, but I live in an okay area of Nottingham, so it's not too bad. But I've like lived in America. I did actually live in Florida for about 3 months, and Orlando.
Nice. You go to Disney World a lot?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
SeaWorld. I love animals, man. I love it.
SeaWorld's not part of Disney World.
Yeah, it is. Oh, well, it's like one of the parks.
Yeah, what's your favorite part of Disney World?
Okay, Disney World. Shit. The one with the fast car.
Epcot.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. So you lived in Orlando for a while?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So after I went to Call of Duty XP back in 2011, because it's free flights, I could have had a flight back to England, and instead I redirected it to Orlando instead, because my dad had recently bought a business in Florida and he was going to be over there about a week later. So I went over there in America expecting to stay there by myself for a week and then just meet with my dad. My dad delayed it for a couple of weeks, which is completely fine. So I stayed in America by myself for a couple of weeks. I used to speak to this girl on Skype like years ago, and she, like, we kind of got on really well, and then she flew down from Tennessee to Florida. We kind of like stayed together for a few months, and then she was my girlfriend at the time, I guess. But, you know, my dad came over. I just stayed in Florida by myself and the girl for a couple of months, and then she was a bit crazy, so.
Bitches be crazy. What'd she do? What did she do to you? It was crazy.
She just legit crazy. Like, just crazy in general, man. Like, anything and everything just wasn't a good time. Just a mistake. Mistake on my part.
That's hysterical. Alright, so, let's see. What is the craziest girl you ever dated?
Her.
So, like, you pick out one thing that she did that was absolutely crazy.
I know, I'm trying to think of the right thing, though. Man, she did a lot of weird shit.
Pick out one thing. Just one thing.
Nah, she was just legit. It's just, like, legit, like, stupid stuff that, in general, like, that she would do. Like, she got pissed at me for not buying her a video game. And then, like, didn't talk to me for hours on end because I didn't buy her Skyrim at the time. It's just
she gave you the silent treatment.
For not buying her fucking Skyrim. Buy your own game.
And Skyrim isn't even that good.
Nah, man, it's not. It get boring dead quick. No, like, legit, it, like...
So what do you think? What do you like about your current girlfriend?
She's awesome. Like, and it, like... I went from crazy to her. So, I mean, she has moments where she's crazy, but then again, all girls are crazy in some aspects. But I love her to bits, man. Like, she does like so much for me, and she's so supportive of like YouTube and gaming and everything like that, and she's like even supports our esports team, so she was technically our coach for our last esports team. So
she plays Comm?
She does a little bit. She didn't have like an Xbox before she met me, but she used to play before she met me. She does a little bit, but not like massively. But like just in general, everything she does, she's really nice. She's really generous and she's really kind-hearted and everything. So, yeah.
Nice. You think she's gonna go the distance?
Probably. Yeah. Wait, you on about marriage and shit?
No, not married. Just
no,
long-term relationship.
Well, I've been together for like nearly 2 years already, so that's quite long. This is my longest ever relationship. Like, I usually get really bored of girls like really quickly because I get bored very easily. Like, if you don't entertain me, you're boring, and I will say bye to you, even if you're just a friend. Like, I can't stand like people just bore me, and I just get bored that easy. I've always got to be constantly doing something, or I get bored. I can't sit there and not do anything. That's why I'm always have to be busy. That's why I've got so much stuff on. Just 'cause I have to be busy. So, like, but she like surprises me and like makes it interesting. So like, yeah, I guess I can see it working out. Like, I wouldn't be with someone if I couldn't see a future with them, because I hate wasting time, and you know, I see her in my future.
All right, so I guess you could say she's the one.
I hate that term. I absolutely hate the term. Like,
okay,
let me just.
Oh Christ! All right, so let me just put it this way: you can see her probably 5 years down the line, you still being in a relationship with her.
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be with her because I would be wasting my time right now, and I could serve my time better elsewhere.
Okay, and you just break up with her if you knew that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a very busy guy, and the opportunities that I get right now, like, are really good for my future, and I might not have this like next year, for example. So I'd rather make the most of it now. So I wouldn't be in a relationship that I felt was a waste of time, and I felt that I could serve my time better elsewhere. Because I spent a lot of time with her. So if I didn't want to be with her, I wouldn't be with her. Does
this relationship feel different than other relationships you had?
Yeah.
It just kind of clicks?
Yeah, just this stuff, like anything in general, like the way she treats me and the stuff she does to me, and how kind-hearted she is with family, and you know, she looked after her little sister because her mom wasn't the best in her regards, you know, just stuff like that. So I know she's great with kids, and she's really loving, and like yeah.
There's a term for that in America.
I don't know what that is.
The one.
I hate that term though.
I know, but the one isn't really necessarily have to be the one. I'm just gonna put this out there. This is my personal opinion. The one doesn't have to be the one. Usually, it just kind of signifies that one person, that one, is the chosen one. I guess you could say they're better.
Fucking Harry Potter.
Well, actually, Harry Potter. I was saying Star Wars. I was going Star Wars up in this bitch. All right, but she's kind of like the chosen one. She's different. She's kind of the one that is a better match for you than all the other floods of girls out there. She clicks. She's different. She's the girl that actually can connect with you on a level that's different than other girls will ever do. That's the one. It doesn't necessarily mean that one person. There's definitely more than the one out there.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever got married and then got divorced, or she died in a fiery car crash or some shit like that. I have very dark things to that. If anything happened to her, and you ended up having to end your relationship with her for some reason, probably against your will, then you could go out there and you could probably find another one. It would take you a while, but you could probably find the one that clicks with you better than other girls. It's just, the one is like having a puzzle piece. The puzzle pieces just fit together better than other puzzle pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
My opinion.
Some girls are weird.
Some girls are weird like that, yeah.
No, I mean, some girls are weird in general.
That's pretty good.
You know, girls are weird.
Oh, yeah,
they're confusing creatures.
Oh, man. You think that's bad. Wisconsin, girls are even weirder.
See, I've had my taste in American chicks, and I'm not going back.
Yeah, you definitely want Britain.
Yeah.
First chicks.
Please.
Yeah. Wait, do you think that... okay. I gotta ask you this question. This has been bothering me for years. Like, this has been a burden on my head.
Sure.
Girls in America find guys with British accents automatically hot. You could be just butt ugly. You could get yourself a piece of ass faster than anything.
Yeah.
Do girls in Britain find American accents?
See, not that I've seen. Like, no. No. If you went over and they're like, oh my god, you're American, no, like, it's not like that. But it's not like, I don't think it's like the American chicks are with us. Like, they're not like, oh my god, say some words to me, you're British. Like, oh my god, you're British. They're not like, oh my god, you're American. Oh my god, I don't think it's like that. Not that I've seen anyway. I'm not from London, which is the main part. I'm from up north, of course, but not that I've seen. Definitely not as much as American girls. So.
What accents turn British girls on?
What accents turn British girls on?
Yeah, what accents turn British girls
Irish.
on? Irish?
Yeah, Irish is the main one.
I should ask an Irish person what accents turn them on. I have a hunch that eventually I could go all the way around the world.
And someone will say American.
Someone will say American. I have a hunch that it's Chinese.
Well, go to China. Try it out.
I do want to try this out. Actually, there are Chinese people here. There are Chinese girls here watching Dota. I want to try it out.
I will be your wingman.
I'm serious. I want to try it out. I don't know if I'll have the guts to do it. I'm not good at the ladies, but I'll figure it out.
Trust me, I'm not either.
You've had a girlfriend for 2 years.
Yeah,
and you had
that doesn't mean I'm good.
That
doesn't mean I'm good.
You're making me look bad here, man.
Let me lucky.
I haven't had a proper girlfriend in, what is it, 3 years?
It's getting one of the Dr. Pepper girls, man.
I'm not into Chinese girls, though.
They're not Chinese, they're American.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I have such bad luck with American girls.
Well, then go for the Chinese ones.
I don't want to go with the Chinese ones.
You just said Chinese will work. Some Chinese girls are hot.
Some Chinese girls are hot.
Actually, I prefer Japanese.
Okay, but I had this really ugly, terrible Chinese teacher who was the biggest asshat on the planet.
See, now you're just stereotyping, like, just...
Every Chinese girl I look at...
You just see her?
I see her. I picture
you
her
just
in my head.
Yeah, but that's just stereotyping, like, all Chinese girls to be just like...
I've seen some really hot Chinese girls that look totally different, but every time I see a Chinese girl, I think of her. It's like stuck in my head. It's like a fucking curse. It's terrible. I can't look at Asian girls the same way anymore. Even if they're not Chinese. Japanese. Even like Japanese girls that kind of look like they're Korean. Like
anyone who have the eyes.
No. Like, okay, Japanese girls that are Korean. Well, like they've got like a whiter skin. Japanese guys, usually, like Japanese guys and girls, usually have a darker skin tone because they're on an island and they're farther south than Korea. Korea is actually extremely mountainous. It's actually like white people with slightly more almond-shaped eyes and smaller bodies. They're tiny. Asian people are tiny.
Yeah, they are.
So COD, do you see yourself still doing COD in 5 years?
No. I don't think COD will be as big as it is in 5 years. I think there'll be a different game that's replacing it, definitely.
Do you still see yourself on YouTube in 5 years?
Probably not. Probably not in the gaming scene, because I've been doing it for quite a while now. It's getting a little bit repetitive, and I really want to get into real life stuff. And I'm 20 years old. I gotta do some growing up. Like, I don't really want to be doing commentaries every day inside my bedroom, going for gameplays. I don't enjoy that. I like getting out in the open and like scuba diving and stuff.
Are you in university?
Nope.
Are you planning on going to university?
Nope. A lot of my friends have done like 3 years at university and they still can't get jobs. And it's basically who you know, like in the world, like who you know. Doesn't really depend on grades, and the opportunities that I get right now, I won't get these opportunities by going to university.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
A millionaire now. I'm going in the property business, so I should have like a couple of houses before the end of this year. So I want to own probably about 10, 15 houses then.
So you're going to start a property owning company?
Yep.
And start like renting it out?
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
Exactly that.
A lot of people are pretty successful with that.
Yeah, I think like the most difficult part is obviously getting the deposit, which is like 20 grand or so. But if you're in a position like myself, getting that deposit and you staying at home playing video games is not easy.
A grand is £1,000 over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's about $30,000, $40,000 for just for a deposit or something like that. So if you do YouTube, I mean, it's not gonna last forever. So you kind of like make the most of your position now and then invest in the future. I mean, and I know a lot of YouTubers doing that, like TBNFrags, T Martin. A lot of people are doing that.
Yeah. I don't see why they just don't go to college. I'm going to college actually to become an aerospace engineer.
Because if you like, within the UK, it doesn't really matter like what grade you have. So.
Really?
No. It's who you know. Like, if I went to college like right now and then or university and got like a freaking diploma or like all these fancy grades, it might not help me get a job at Gfinity, but because I know the guys at Gfinity, I could say, hey, I want to talk to you about potential business. I've just got in contacts already, and I want to go into this industry, whether it be gaming or YouTube or esports or something like that. I'm already in this industry, and doing college wouldn't get me in the industry.
What about MI6?
Do you want to be a spy? Nah, bro. I'm not into killing people in real life.
Well, you don't have to be a spy and kill yourself in real life.
Kill yourself?
The Freudian slip. Damn. Killing other people. You don't have to kill other people.
Not about that life.
Why not? You got that much swag. You could be James Bond.
I'm not that fit, man. I can't run for very long. So
Yeah, you're saying that to the guy who went out for football. I went out for football, okay? I am not in good shape. I think my 40 time when I started football was... Okay, I didn't try that hard in my defense, but it was a 9.2 seconds, 40 meters. It's bad.
I don't know if that's good or not. So
That's terrible.
Okay.
That's absolutely terrible. Well, can you see yourself married in 5 years?
No. My girlfriend would be really offended by that. I'm sorry, Tash, but I don't like when we first met. She didn't like the idea of marriage, and I'm not hugely into it as well. But now she is kind of talking about it. I'm like, nah.
You can't see yourself marrying this girl?
No. I'd love to marry in the future, but 5 years is too soon for me. And like kids and stuff now. Like, it's just too soon. I'd rather focus on myself and my career, my future, and get all that kind of stuff going. And before, like, even deciding to focus on a family or, like, having a responsibility, like, hugely responsibility of somebody else, I need to focus on myself before any of that. That's just way too much pressure at such a young age. I'm 20 years old, man. Like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Nice. I'm going to offer you the same question I just offered Brevin.
Okay.
If you could punch any one person on YouTube, no one else would know about your punching them.
Mm-hmm.
No, it would never happen. Only that person and you would know about it, and there would be absolutely no repercussions for you.
Okay.
You can only punch one person. Pick one person. Has to be somebody on YouTube.
I would probably say Keemstar. I don't mind the guy. But the amount of sometimes shit he talks, like, about people, just be pretty cool just to do it just for once.
Well, who else?
Jay Nasty.
Jay Nasty?
Yeah.
Who else? What about Wings of Redemption?
I don't mind wings. I love wings. Really like wings.
You like buffalo wings?
I love chicken wings. Nah, man, I like wings. Wings is nice. Wings is just like a little cuddly teddy bear. It's like Snorlax. I like wings.
I like that reference. That's actually not bad.
He's a really nice guy. He just, like, I think he's a guy that honestly is misunderstood. And I just think his emotions just sometimes make him say stupid shit. I like him. I personally do really like him.
You've been on PKA before,
Nope.
Or have seen it?
Nope.
Would you like to be on PKA?
I've seen it.
Would you like to be on PKA?
I wouldn't mind it.
Give me the best piece of advice that you have ever given anybody.
In general, just if you've got a goal, like, work towards it. Nothing comes easy in life. You got to really work towards anything. Just, like, really grind out for whatever you want to achieve, whether that be, like, losing weight, because people lose motivation too easy, and you've got to achieve something, you've got to have that motivation to really go for it and grind out for it. And even if someone tells you can't do it, just be like, fuck you, and prove them wrong and do it. And then I think you just got to be grateful for where you're at. I mean, everyone's in such a fortunate position with YouTube, and the ability to just speak your mind about whatever you want is an amazing thing.
Nice. Anyway, anything else to say to people at home?
I think that's everything. Thank you for listening, I guess, and hope you enjoyed.
And this has been FPSGeneral. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out, people.